Distinguished colleagues, this is from me to you. The death of citizen Mene Ogidi and the imperative of national accountability. Before we proceed with today's business, I consider it necessary to address a matter that strikes at the moral fabric of our nation: the tragic extrajudicial killing of citizen Mene Ogidi, just 28 years old. On behalf of this Senate, and indeed the entire National Assembly, I extend our deepest condolences to the bereaved family, his community, and all Nigerians who have been pained by the tragic incident. Every Nigerian life is sacred. The strength of our republic rests on the assurance that the life of every citizen, regardless of status, location, or circumstance, must be protected under the law. Every nation is built by trust that the uniform of the state will protect, not harm. Trust that authority will be exercised with restraint, not impunity. And trust that when wrong is done, justice will be swift, fair, and certain, not compromised. In this regard, I want to, on your behalf, acknowledge the prompt steps already taken by the Nigerian Police Force in identifying, dismissing, and commencing legal action against the officers involved in the shooting of this citizen, Mene Ogidi, a 28-year-old. Such decisive action sends a very clear message that Nigeria will not shield misconduct, that accountability remains a cornerstone of our democracy. However, this commendable beginning must lead to conclusive justice. The Nigerian people expect and deserve nothing less than a transparent and diligent process that will culminate in justice being done and being seen by all to be done. In this hour of mourning, we are summoned to reaffirm our devotion to the principles that define us as a nation: the sanctity of human life, the supremacy of the law, and the steadfast strengthening of our institutions. Our law enforcement agencies must be empowered, yet firmly held to account with discipline, professionalism, and respect for human rights as non-negotiable standards. Standards that affirm that no individual, in authority or otherwise, is above the law, and no citizen is beneath the protection of the law. I urge distinguished Senator Ide Dafinone, representing the affected constituency, to kindly convey the condolences of this Senate to the bereaved family. On behalf of the Senate, once again, I call on all relevant authorities to pursue this matter to its logical conclusion and to ensure that ongoing police reforms are fully implemented so as to prevent a reoccurrence of this tragic incident. So, distinguished colleagues, let this moment of grief spur us to renew our resolve to build a nation where justice knows no bias, institutions command trust, and every Nigerian lives free of fear and free from fear. Let this be our pledge, that no life shall be taken without consequence, no authority exercised without accountability, and no cry for justice will go unheard. May the soul of Mene Ogidi, who was murdered by men in uniform, rest in perfect peace. May God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and may we rise for 1 minute silence in honor of this young child that died. the soul of this 28-year-old child, Mene Ogidi, murdered by our men in uniform in Delta State, rests